Look, seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause niggas ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside.
Are you actually autistic? I thought we were just making jokes this whole time.
He can draw a mean pony.
Welcome back
Welcome
to the podcast. Where 50% of us know a good barber and one of us doesn't even know what time we start.
So this week I thought we'd go ahead and talk about our life goals, what we got, short term, long term, medium term, whatever kind of goals you got in your life, and get those out there so we can hold each other accountable for those, huh?
Definitely. Speaking of goals, we actually, as a group, we just hit a big one recently, huh?
Yeah, we did actually. 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Finally getting them 62 cents a month from YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. We appreciate
it.
Now I'm in a new tax bracket. I'm gonna owe more.
Yeah.
So, that was a big goal. We kind of set that one. We actually hit that mile marker a lot faster than we had expected to hit it.
Yeah,
I think we were kind of expecting middle of season 2 or somewhere around there to hit it. But
our next goal is still a Modelo sponsorship.
They're so big that they could give us a couple cases and not even know we exist. Like
That's the key. Not even money. Just like send us each a case a month. Good with that.
Case less.
The big case though. No small shit. Like
yeah, I don't want the little
keg.
Well, you can send Boots the Modelitos. little 7-ounce bottles.
Oh man, that's a good solid swig, and you're done.
Hey, that's all right. They fit in a margarita much better.
They do, and for like if you're making like if you're making like micheladas and stuff like that, because then you know when you're making a michelada with like a regular size 12-ounce beer, you usually got like a fourth of it left over, and then you're like, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you got, Boots? What is
y'all are the same wavelength today?
What is your immediate goal? Yeah, what's your like short-term goal?
I mean, short term is to get that Mark 1 all sorted out. I got all kinds of parts sitting in the garage.
Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we actually talked about it here on the channel yet. Got a 81 Rabbit sitting out there. On a set of teddy bears that I picked up. It currently has an 8-valve in it, which we're just going to rip out. What'd you say?
I mean, it picked up our audio. Did you hear something? I didn't hear shit.
I don't know. I'm half deaf. You never know. But we're going to rip out an 8-valve. Put this VR6 back together because it's currently stripped down to a bare block in the garage. Hang the VR in the car, have Barnes come over to run a lithium battery, which he's still taking a sweet time with. Throw some more speakers in, get a cage at some point, put these Corbeau seats that just came in there, and have a good little time. We're trying to see if I can get a little Modelo wrap as well. That'll be a good time.
Didn't you tell Barnes to take his time?
No.
I could have swore you did.
You telling our friend Brandon Barnes, founder and CEO of Havoc Audio in Augusta, Georgia, that he has to hurry up and install the electrical system in the car that doesn't have a motor in it?
It does have a motor in it, just not the one that's intended for it.
So get the fuck out.
Don't worry, he's got a radio and no speakers.
I have 2 speakers. I'll have you know.
Yeah, bro. We went to go.
I have 6. 2 of them are hooked up.
Barnes installed that fucking radio, and then like there was like no sound, and he's like, let me check these speakers real quick. And he goes to unscrew the fucking speaker panel and pulls it off, and there's nothing back there.
So he can't even test it. He's just like, well,
But we got these little bullshit speakers about yay big off Amazon. Threw them in the stock location, and that's all that's hooked up for now. But I've got a pair of 6.5s from a Mark 7 that had whatever upgraded audio pack comes in those, and we're just gonna have those hanging in the back.
So I have 4 little baby subs that I'm sure would look really bitchin' in your rabbit, but honestly, even if I threw you a killer deal, what you would pay to ship them would be more than any deal I could possibly give you for them. So
Right.
I was just thinking about that, like, damn, but those little subs look cool. I have 4 6.5-inch subwoofers. They are adorable, and you would shit your panties if you realized the kind of output you could get out of these tiny little speakers, man. They're badass.
Then he would fucking rattle the fucking hatch, which would in turn
Yeah.
make the rest of the rust fall off, and then the hatch would just fall off the back of the car while it's sitting there.
Yeah.
He'd turn the music up, and Thanos would just snap that bitch. It would just dissolve into flakes. All right,
what do you got?
What's
What do
your
you got, like,
18-month goal?
Yeah, medium term goal.
Medium term, yeah, about 18 months is moving time. Get the fuck up out of Augusta, which I was born in, grew up in, and it kind of blows here. And get out to Phoenix. In fact, Rodney here is the one that convinced me to do it. So that shouldn't be too bad of a time. When are you going to come out there with us, fool?
Are you coming out in October with us? Yeah, you. Well, I'll be out there in October.
Yeah.
Very possibly, actually.
I'll send you the dates. We can film an in-person episode.
Fuck yeah, that'll be dope. I'll bring all my shit.
Hell yeah. I'll do it on my
Yeah,
fucking
'cause-
phone. I don't care.
Right.
We won't
Yeah,
have
we'll
to. We
figure-
just need like 1 or 2 cameras.
Yeah. And we just got GoPros. There's 3 GoPros between the 3 of us. So
Mm-hmm.
Mine just stays in the back
Fuck
of the
yeah.
truck.
yeah.
I've yet
And
to
then-
actually use it.
And then we've got shotgun mics and shit like that too. So we'll figure it out.
We also have shotguns.
That's the dumbest shit, man. Easy
So-
with
so
the
what-
cornball.
What tempted your move, Boots? Or your
Man.
your desire to move?
Everything you've said and everything I've read is that it's got all the good things from here, which isn't many, but none of the bad ones.
it's like if anything.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, just refresh my memory. Maybe I haven't been down there. Do tell these good things of Augusta.
Gun laws. We have gun laws and constitutional carry. That's yeah.
It's the same.
And not having to pay $1.5 million for a 4-bedroom house.
Mm.
That's nice.
Have you
one
been
cost
out there
me
yet? Have you
$1.82.
visited, or will this trip in October be your
October will be
inaugural
it.
run?
That'd be his first
Oh,
time.
so it'll be nice out in October.
Yeah,
be
It
tolerable.
should be 80s or so.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I've dealt with dry heat before, and I'll definitely say I'll take the hair dryer to the face way earlier than I'll take like the face over a pot of boiling water, which is here.
Give it time.
Suck is suck. I mean, 120. You'll learn in Phoenix, bro. Like nobody goes anywhere in the summertime unless you have to.
AC in the
Otherwise-
garage.
Yeah, otherwise you just be chilling in your AC house. All right, so long-term goals. What you got?
Long term, I'm trying to pay off the Phoenix house by 35. I don't want a mortgage after 35 at all, and retire by 50 if I can get everything set up right. Between passive income and grinding to hell and back now.
So what do you plan on doing to retire at 50?
Being the field I work in, I've looked into once I'm things are a little less hectic at my current job, potentially double dipping. Looking into maybe having a second job, getting the same kind of income. Because if you can do 8 hours worth of work in 4 hours, and you can do it for 2 jobs, you just filled the workday and made twice the salary. That plus Turo, potentially getting a bunch of cars and just renting those out all the time. That'd be a pretty good time, especially with some of the cars they've got out there. Shit. Like
Yeah, I was looking
Porsche
through Turo
number
today.
4 is going out for a week now. I need to go handle that. Boom, that's $6
Yeah,
grand.
and what's nice too about like a bigger market like Phoenix and LA is a really big market for Turo. Is like so like I said I was on Turo earlier because we're looking to do a Turo for when we go out there. Since it's cheaper to rent an SUV from someone than it is through a minivan through a fucking rental company like Enterprise or such.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I was sending them examples, and these were even just like $100 for a minivan a day, or not a minivan, but like a brand new Yukon, $100 a day. Where like Enterprise is like 150, 160 for a fucking minivan a day. But anyways, the amount of like cars that you can get on there, and the different like quality of cars. So like you got everything from like Dodge Caravans all the way up to there was a few like Lamborghini Uruses. There was a Rolls Royce on there today.
Oh my god, the Rolls
yeah,
on there and the Bentleys.
Yeah, there's so many just like bro, you could rent a Bentley Bentayga for like $700 a day. But you rent it out twice a month, and that
You just pay
depending on you just paid the car note on it, depending on how good your
Or
payments
if you
are.
want to just rent it out like this all the fucking time, pay it off in a year, and guess what? You've got a 1-year-old paid off Rolls.
Yeah. There's the amount of G wagons that are on there is fucking absurd, bro.
Yeah, and the they got up armored up armored Suburbans.
Yeah, I saw that one actually. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
So what else?
A lot of
So
people
Raleigh-
will they'll go buy like a brand new S Class specifically to put it on Turo, and other people have like I follow this chick on TikTok that like has a fleet of Corollas. She started off
Yeah.
with her personal vehicle that she would like pimp out on the weekends type of thing until she was making enough money that she could buy a separate car. And then that separate car turned into 5 separate cars, and then turned into she's like got her own fucking
Well,
quit laughing at me glitching, bitch.
yeah,
Now she's got like the fucking Ocean's 11 style, like one in every color.
well, that was how like I sent them. I was like I said, we were sending back and forth just like some ideas earlier, and the last 3 that I sent you guys, believe it or not, is actually all by the same guy. It was like a brand new Yukon, like literally a 2022 Yukon, 2021 Tahoe, and a 2020 Expedition Max. And all the same guy owns like all 3 of them. So I assume he just, you know what I'm saying, uses the income to buy it, and then and then just turns around and rents them right back out.
So Raleigh, do you have some sort of retirement plan, like a 401k or something that you're putting into?
Yeah, I've got 3.
That you're currently putting into, or you just have 3?
There's my personal one that I manage. There's the one through my work, which if I ever have to leave this job gets rolled over into my personal. And then there's my TSP, which is just kind of hanging out, collecting interest. I can't contribute to it unless I go back into the government. But
No, just pull
it's
that,
still
pull
there.
that, pull the TSP and put it into something.
That's
You
what I've
can
been
make
considering
that
for my
YouTube.
TSP.
Just pay the 30% penalty because it's not.
There's no penalty for a
It's-
rollover.
There's no penalty for
Oh.
rollovers.
Okay, well then just roll it over into a personal one because
You just gotta make sure you do it right. Otherwise, you do incur that penalty.
Yeah.
Honestly, whatever interest you're getting on your TSP is nowhere near like the ROI on that same capital elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because they probably got you in like the lowest fund possible.
Oh, the G
like that.
funds?
Yeah.
No,
I moved mine around, so
oh
mine's
no,
actually
I
making
took
quite a bit of
advice
money.
from a very very good NCO, good old Sarn Dodson, and
Those exist.
yeah,
If he would have
He's a
given
good
you
guy.
good advice, if he would have given you good advice, he would have told you not to put it into the TSP. But we'll carry on with that.
Well, I
Well,
framed.
you also had the BRS. The BRS kicked in. I don't know
The
if he
what?
was out already.
Oh no, I was already on my way out.
Blended retirement system.
Yeah.
They basically put it into TSP instead of having your pension after 20.
Yeah, I opted out of the blended.
I opted
retirement
in, but
system.
I knew I was getting out, so
So the blended retirement system was basically it was basically a better matching program versus giving a guy like a normal pension. So it required these young Joes to put a ton of money in early, up to a certain up to like a certain, I think it's a dollar
5%.
amount. I think it's up. Yeah, I think
No,
it's up to
5% matching.
Well, they'll match up to 5% on anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's up to a certain dollar amount and then it would change again. But my thing is, what I know of the federal government over the last decade is they're not going to roll out a new retirement system that costs them more money.
No, they're making money off of it. Think about it, dude. The old retirement.
That's
system,
my point. That's why I was like, you
didn't-
know what?
Yeah.
I'll take
You
my
didn't pit-
pension. It's fine.
You didn't put anything into it. The old one, I mean, yes, you put into it, but you didn't. Here, I guess you're kind of they're double dipping here, because they're still going to take out Social Security. They're still going to take out all that crap, and then on top of that, now you got to pay the extra into your TSP to ensure that you even have a retirement.
But it works
Double
out for
dipping.
people not planning to do a full 20 because then you're not just left sort of empty handed.
Yeah, once you do,
empty-handed.
Do what?
I didn't leave
Yeah.
empty-handed.
Well, I mean, you're also broken.
Well, so are you. You were just too
I
proud
know.
to file for like the first.
No, I need to hit up Brandon and do that. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting.
Anyway,
if you do 10 to 15 years, bro, you have a disability.
you absolutely do. You
Whether
absolutely
you
do. If
admit
you
it to
don't,
yourself
you
or
But I
have
mean,
bad
even
mental-
if you put in the BRS, you can still get all that. It's not like the BRS cancels that out.
Yeah, but
You just don't get all the perks from 20.
say you took all this time pitting in, and then you fucking retired, say this year or earlier this year when the economy was down in the dumps, and you probably lost money out your fucking ass.
Well, that's the thing about the market, though. If you put more money in while the market's down, that money's going to be worth more when the market rebounds.
Shit's on sale, baby.
Pretty much.
Yeah. However, like you were talking about, the people who don't have a choice to stay in for 20 years, say they don't make rank or whatever, so they just go ahead and drop their packet and retire at 15. You don't have an option of when you get to retire.
Well, you don't have an option now, anyways. You could only opt in if you were, or you can only opt in and out if you were behind.
Yeah, you had to.
Now
yeah,
it is
if
the
you-
BRS, no matter what.
Yeah, it is the only system now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was
Yeah,
a
so I'm
few
just-
years where they gave folks the opportunity to like grandfather into the old pension. But yeah, like you said, any of the Joes that have come in the last couple of years, they go, that is the only option for retirement there.
Sucks to suck, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I wish they had almost left it a choice. Because anybody wanting to stay 20 in, that would be the old traditional way was the way to go for sure. But if you're planning to get out, the BRS is not a bad idea.
Interesting. On that note, Will, where are you at, man? What's what do your short term goals look like? What are you working on? What's the next six months to a year look like for you?
Well, I gotta sell the cars. Hopefully, at least the Z4. Sell the Z4. If the 330i sells, cool. If it doesn't, then
You mean the one
I guess
tattooed
I'm
on your
stuck
arm?
with it. hey, it's still got significance. I'm still working on the PC. I'm actually kind of close to getting that done. I just got to order some more fittings and then get some tubing. Run the tubing, put some fluid in, and I'm good to go on that.
So the tattoo on your arm, is it also swapped, or does it just have the same air filter?
No, this is I actually got it.
World?
I actually got it when
Yeah, tattoo still has the M54 in it.
I got it when I had the old wheels on it, the 194s. So,
I don't know what we're looking at, but I hear you.
Yeah, that angle plus the upside down. The
Yeah, I mean, I'm
How do I
on
look?
twisting my.
you stand up and do the arm down if you want to do that. Fuck
Yeah.
I'm not standing those. It's too much work.
the spider way.
But
His butt ass
Yeah.
naked from the waist down.
no, actually, I have jeans on. I have jeans on. I'll
Stands
prove
up.
it.
Asshole. Don't ask me to
He's
stand
on.
up.
So I have. You
That's
can
why I
barely
had to
see
get
'em.
delivery.
Oh, we already know. You over here lagging all over the place trying to put something up. In your underwear.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in my drawers. I'll give a shit.
I'm not knocking
Tony.
it.
So,
Gotta
so
be
what's your midterm goals looking like? Medium.
Besides not moving to Phoenix without you piece of fuck.
I'm moving to Oklahoma. Get my ass off the East Coast. And out into
On
the
purpose?
middle of fucking nowhere practically. What?
Nobody
No,
moves to
seriously?
Oklahoma.
No, that
You're going to
ass- yeah.
Oklahoma on purpose?
Yeah.
Most people just end up in
No.
Oklahoma.
No.
Usually they're like on like a meth trip, and then they just somehow end up in fucking Oklahoma. And
Or they were just
They
born
just-
there at a truck stop
Strapped
and
to
they
a
just
windmill
never had
or
the money to
something. You're
leave.
just like,
Yeah,
what
and
the
they
fuck?
just end up staying there. Like I don't.
No,
I've never
I
had
don't-
anybody.
don't
willing.
even claim the panhandle. Like, it's
I
too
don't-
close to Oklahoma.
I don't think it's. And it's definitely like I don't think it's gonna be end goal by any means, but girlfriend's out there. She's got a bunch of family out there, so
And she wants to stay on purpose?
she's got a bunch of her family there. I don't know why her family wants to stay, but
Oh.
That is one state I literally I don't go to Oklahoma, bro. I drive around Oklahoma, even if it takes me the extra fucking
All
10
the way
hours.
around.
I looked at the two main ways to get from here to Phoenix, and he said straight up just drive through Dallas. Fuck Oklahoma.
I would that's how bad it is, bro. I would rather drive through fucking Dallas and deal with the shit
Why-
in Dallas than go
Why
through
would you
fucking
go
Oklahoma.
anywhere near Oklahoma and not just take the 20 across to the 10?
I was just looking at the possible
bro,
routes.
ask Apple Maps.
I mean, you can go through if you want, but that doesn't mean it's the.
I ain't got Apple Maps, boy.
Oklahoma's the
peasant.
Oklahoma's the only road, like the only fucking state that has like toll roads for fucking better streets, but their streets are worse than Detroit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was like, man.
New Jersey.
They got toll
New
roads
Jersey.
here, like
Yes, and
Well,
their roads are
Maryland.
still
Maryland.
their roads are better than fucking Oklahoma's, dude.
No.
Yes. Yes, there was a fucking crater the size of Jeremy in the middle of the fucking road in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I hit one in
That's a
Maryland.
big crater.
I hit one in Maryland in the 330i. I about cried.
Jesus Christ.
Maryland's terrible, man.
All right, so other than that, what you got any other like midterm, mid-length?
Midterms to pay off the truck.
You're getting close on that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a little past halfway. I kind of put it on hold. Thankfully, like
Yeah.
since I paid so far ahead, I don't have to make a payment until December of next year. So I can kind of put money elsewhere for now and then go back into paying it off really fast.
What you got long term? What's your long term goals? Where do you want to end up? Not like where, just like where in a figurative.
I don't know. I want to. It's kind of similar to Raleigh's, where I want to have a house paid off most of the way, if not all the way. I would like to purchase some land somewhere. Go ahead and pay off the land, so that when it comes time to build, I'm not making payments on a house and the land. It's just going to be building the house that I have to pay for.
I never met
It's
someone
gonna
who wanted
s-
to be a frontier man, but also wanted to spend a year building a computer.
I mean, you got the money, Mister. I'm not gonna pay 200 for fucking intake valves.
First of all, 150, and I did pay.
That's even worse. Like, we want to talk about it. Yeah, it has taken a
You
year.
mistake broke and cheap. I cycle between the two.
Well,
I'm
I'm
never
broke.
both at once.
I'm almost $5,000 into this fucking build, man. I can look at
What?
like 4,200.
So you can still get 20 frames on
4,500 is what I
unoptimized
paid
games.
total. Huh?
So you can still get 20 frames on unoptimized games.
I'm not playing unoptimized games anymore. We quit playing Warzone.
That motherfucker got more fucking money tied up in his computer than I do in my fucking car.
I don't know. After the fucking the whole reservoir failure.
Even then,
That sent me back like 250.
I mean, just wait. Something else will
At
fail,
a
I'm
time.
sure.
Yeah.
Why you guys gotta put that on me, bro? Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
Because you spend every chance you get going, my car has 300,000 million fucking miles and there's not even any problems with it. So every time something happens, we're going to go.
Runs like a charm.
I mean, you got to pay to play. I get it, but.
Runs like a charm.
But no,
How's-
I'm
how's-
gonna.
How much is that car note again?
what's a
Mine?
car note?
Yeah. How much is that car note
I
again?
don't remember.
Because I'm pretty sure my
talking about
repairs are
maintenance
less.
for me, though? Are we
Because
talking
I'm pretty
about
sure the
parts and
repairs
maintenance
were
for me?
less.
'Cause that's basically my car note. Something failing on the car every fucking day.
No. Anyways, what else you got? Will, you were about to say something else?
Yeah, it's just buy some land, pay it off. It's gonna suck because I'll have to pay taxes on that land. And I'm not sure where I want to be, but that's long term. Have a house
Bro,
built.
just get a houseboat.
the way I want it. I'm not getting a fucking
if you-
houseboat.
You know, if you get that 100% disability, then you don't have to pay taxes on your land.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You right. I'm about to call Barnes real quick.
me.
Bitch, no, it's because of fucking busy when I was in there.
What about you, Jeremy? What you got short term?
So I am expecting a third child in December. So
Good heavens.
yeah. So life's gonna change for me pretty quick here. I stopped traveling for work, and then as of this week, it looks like I might be hopping back on a contract. So I don't really know how that's gonna go. Texas Medical Board, if you're watching this,
What the fuck, man?
you kick it in the ass just a hair. So I've been waiting like 2.5 months to get my license to practice in Texas. So I'm not running completely out of money, but I'm running out of the money that I was cool with spending for this downtime. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I might be hopping back on another traveling contract, but yeah, new baby. So that usually kind of glues you to the house for those that first little bit of time. But looking to PTS to Bethesda to Walter Reed about this time next year. So that's
Like the guys who made Skyrim?
yeah. I don't know, video game land or whatever he said. So I'm not super looking forward to being in back on the East Coast. However, my little kid brain is so ecstatic to go to the Smithsonian and check out all that shit around DC. Not as a tourist, not like we have to ram everything into 4 days because that's how long of a vacation we took, but I can kind of at my leisure see everything that there is to see in that area and of course eat because that's the only reason we're on the earth.
Bro, I fucked up hard. I spent 4 months half an hour north of DC, and I never actually went there.
Bro, I'd spend a
Bro,
week Smithsonian, bro. Like,
Yeah, all that shit is so cool, dude. Like, I nerd the fuck out when I get a chance to like go do any of that stuff.
Oh, the Smithsonian, absolutely.
Well, no, just like, bro, even just like DC, like going to go see like fucking like Lincoln Memorial and the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro, just geeks me the fuck out, dude. Like, there was this list going around the other day that had like 25 like must sees in America, and I'd been like 20 of them, and my wife was like, Jesus, like how so many? And I was like, just anytime I go to places like that, like I make sure I plan to go see all the weird nerd shit, all the
Yeah, it's
history
like
stuff.
top priority.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Even if I'm just driving through, I'll take a little hour detour to go to like just a fucking museum or you know what I'm saying? Some kind of cool little spot or whatnot, like just to
Highway
ensure.
oddities and weird
Yeah.
shit. And
Fort Sumter, the biggest ball of yarn, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
south of the border. Yeah.
Weird stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I nerd out over, especially history stuff.
Where do you sit on things like swamps? Like
I've never sat on a swamp.
Bro, that is some white. That is some white people. That is the most like white. Of course, it come from the whitest dude here too. Like, you guys fuck with swamps? Y'all ever tried swimming with sharks? Y'all ever tried swirl?
Bro, first of all, I
What's it-
fuck with sharks.
One time, I fucking pulled on a tiger's fucking tail just to see what he would do. What? No, thank you. I know my place. Yeah, I know my fucking place in this world, bro. Like, I don't fuck with sharks. I don't fuck with snakes. Y'all do your thing. I'll do my thing, and we'll live peacefully together.
So that's a no on like Okefenokee and like the Everglades.
No, bro, I'm not going swimming with fucking alligators.
They're not
Like I said,
swimming with them. You get on a boat, homie.
Have you not seen Lake Placid?
Right.
I have
Bro,
plenty of times. As a
some-
big
some
son
of
of a
those-
bitch.
Some of those fucking gators are the same size as the little fucking tourist little boat that you hop on.
Damn right. That being said,
Yeah.
I'd probably do it. Like if I was in like South Louisiana and they're like, "Hey, you want to go on a fan boat tour and check out alligators?"
Except for it sounded
Yeah.
a little something like.
Yeah, what that guy said. Fuck yeah, dude.
Is there bear? Yes.
Dude, people in Louisiana know how to fucking eat, boy. God damn, they know how to eat. All of them. All of them. It's not just, oh, you got to go to this place or this place, like all of the South, because Southern food sucks. I'll say it one more time. Unlike the South, where you have to like know somebody or go to this spot or that spot in order to get something halfway decent, Southern food sucks. Period. It's all bland. It's rich. It's packed with just butter and salt. Tastes like air. I'll pass. Louisiana is a different fucking breed of food.
You
You
attest to
attended
that?
Raleigh.
No. I know. I'm backing that
Yeah.
up. I will take either of you and Rodney. I'll take y'all's brisket over anything Sconyers, the premier Augusta brisket spot. Anything they fucking cook.
I've
These
never
guys
heard
cannot
of
do
this
it.
place.
Now,
you don't leave your
Sconyers
house.
is decent. It's okay.
Where's it at? Downtown?
It's
That way?
no, it's right off.
Yeah,
like the
I've been
520
there.
Kind of. It's decent.
Yeah,
It's not great, but so the thing of it is like I'm not downplaying their barbecue and stuff like that. But the thing of it is,
I
bro,
am.
when you're cooking 50, 60 fucking briskets a day, dude, like you're not.
Yes.
You're going for quality, your quantity over quality at that point. So like something that Jeremy and I throw down on, bro, like we're trying to impress the homies, so we're putting our best fucking effort forward every single time.
Into one brisket. Yeah.
Yeah, into one brisket. But when you're throwing down 50 fucking 60 briskets a day, bro, like you're just trying to pump them in and pump them out, and a brisket takes a while.
And I bet you're
Yeah, and
sweating
it's
your
hard,
ass
you
off
know,
back
like-
there too.
And the other problem is your average brisket post cooked weight is like ish 12 pounds of meat, right?
Yeah.
And if your restaurant isn't moving 12 pounds of brisket a day, you're getting 2-day old, 3-day old, 4-day old fucking briskets. If you're same thing with pulled pork, man, a shoulder is easy to throw on. But if your restaurant isn't moving enough volume to justify cooking one every day, you're getting last weekend's cook. Or it's the owner and he's the guy who, he's the guy who's been doing it his whole life and can for real deal throw down. And if it was just him and the homies and the family at the house, he's the master. But he can't work the restaurant every day, so he does a big cook on Saturday where he does 50 fucking briskets and 25 racks of ribs and 40 pork shoulders, and that's the food for the week. So cooking it in a restaurant setting is just so hard to do. That's why a lot of barbecue restaurants are open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday only. It's so that they can quality control for those 3-day cooks, and that's it.
Now,
It's
with that
hard
being
to
said, the South cannot fucking barbecue worth a shit.
It's just
The Southeast.
man.
The Southeast, bro. Like you go to, the Southwest, like where we're from, Arizona, Texas, New Mexico. They throw down out there, bro.
It's just different. I don't really like it. I don't like all that sweet sugary shit either, which kind of detours me from a lot of the southern cooking. I like my
Like a dry
preference is more Texas barbecue for sure. I like the flavor palette that they throw together in like Kansas City Midwest barbecue. It's a little different, but I just never. If you're out there, man, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. You let us know what your favorite barbecue restaurant is, because so far, if it don't come out of Malcolm Reed's mouth, I ain't buying it.
No, yeah,
Shouts out that boy Malcolm Reed, because
I've even tried the Big Red Barn over there in North Augusta.
Actually, I did go to that place. It's not
And
awful. You can tell they know what
okay.
they're doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. It was okay, but that place made like top 10 on fucking Food Network and shit like that for like best barbecue in the country. And I was just like, bro, I can make a better brisket at home. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And again, I will say that I 100% believe that whoever the pitmaster is there, given a smaller setting, would blow your fucking mind what he's capable of. But in a restaurant setting, it's just so hard. And the other thing that I really hate about that is their sides, man. Even if your brisket is just the best I've ever had, 10 out of 10. If you throw me some doctored up bush beans and some dry ass baked fucking mac and cheese and a dry ass biscuit or cornbread next to it, I'm out, bro. It ruined everything. I'm not doing it. And I'm also not a big fan of baked mac and cheese either. I just don't like it. I've had good ones, I've had bad ones. It's just not my thing, man. I prefer unbaked mac and cheese.
That was my complaint about the Big Red Barn or whatever it was their sides, bro. But and my thing of it is too is like I'm spending $45-$50 on a mediocre plate here. Right. Because if I'm going to a barbecue place, I'm gonna throw down. So I'm spending $45-$50 on a mediocre plate when I could spend $35-$40 on a brisket and make that bitch at home.
Can you? These days?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not terrible right now.
Yeah, especially like Kroger and stuff like that. Kroger's always running deals. Costco actually has the cheapest briskets, bro. They're $45 or so.
I need to do some shopping, man. I was buying briskets at $80-$90 a pop there for a while.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, not these days, really. Anyways, moving right along. Go ahead, please.
I was gonna say, when we trying to do that low country boil, we still trying to do that?
Oh, bro, that's easy work.
Yeah,
easy. But it's good. Yeah, it's rewarding.
We got to figure it out. No, it's not. It's not hard, bro. It'll take me 2 hours to cook it all. That's purge and everything.
Sorry, y'all got me thinking about food, so I'm just being a fat ass.
We got enough time for Friday or no?
No, we ain't gonna. Well, no, because I got.
We gonna be in the garage.
I'm ordering the crawdads overnight for that shit, bro. There ain't no good place to get crawdads at around here.
Right. Them old mud bugs got to be fresh. They're gonna be nasty.
Oh yeah, you can't do the frozen ones or anything like that. It's just not. I'll have to overnight them. I know a place out of Louisiana that'll send them next day.
Those
live ones.
get them.
Yeah, live ones. Anyways, so what you got like midterm?
So my goal, my midterm goal is literally just to prepare for my long-term goal. So ideally I'm trying to get completely out of debt. Um, to I guess make myself more marketable to big business loans and those types of things. Um, I had a bunch of student loans and I'm still paying for my 20s and shit like that. So trying to clean that up to prepare for long-term goal, which is I guess the paraphrase is to just develop several streams of income. I'm doing okay
Passive
for
income,
myself now.
baby.
Yeah, my um I work as a CAT scan tech at the hospital, and I do pretty well for myself, and I got a pretty hefty disability as well, and so those are two, and they say that most millionaires have seven. So my plan is to, as passively as possible, because there's only so many hours in the day, um, is to develop more streams of income. Laundromats, a car wash, um, self storage, shit like that. I'm gonna look into, once I get settled down, look into getting those established and getting a chain of them established and shit like that. So um, I'll be a millionaire before I die. I'll swear by it. Even if I rob a bank on my deathbed, I will be. If that's the last thing I do, I will be a fucking. You can mark my words. This is recorded and on the internet. It'll be here forever. I will be a fucking millionaire.
Motherfucker's gonna be
I
Mr.
promise
Krabs.
you.
Grand total,
Money,
I've
money, money,
earned $1
money.
million. This is me $1 million earned.
Yeah, but you realize that people that make, $250,000-$300,000 a year are millionaires, right? I mean, by net worth are technically millionaires, but
If they
um,
actually use it right, yeah.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Kids and making furniture, making a lot of furniture lately. Little projects around the house, and then I found a good supplier for some black walnut, and some good 5/4 maple and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make the crib out of maple and walnut, and then I'm actually in the process of making a resin poured herringbone dining room table.
You
Um,
should send us some photos of that. That'd be really cool to see.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No, man, I don't know. I've been trying to uh, shout out this tag right here. Madhouse Garage, also on YouTube. I try to make videos, but I'm not really that good at it so far. So that's our kind of sister channel where we kind of do a little more of the vlogging aspect and kind of document our builds and just the stuff that we actually do to back up some of this bullshit we talk about here on the podcast. So so far a lot of it is this guy's broken BMWs and that guy's broken Mark ones and this guy making fun of everybody while they build their shit and I think
You're pointing off in random directions like we're all oriented the same on everything.
I'm excited when this posts to see if you guys are actually if I'm in the bottom left corner, the same way. But
Everybody's
yeah,
in a line for me, so you're just pointing at Rodney 3 times.
Well, yeah, you have an 8-foot wide fucking screen, you piece of shit.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't my Touareg is a pretty clean and easy daily and I don't really have a lot to do as far as working on it. Basic maintenance and just fire it up and go. So I don't really
They get
have a
12
lot
to a gallon.
on the highway. No, seriously, that's not funny. On the highway, 12.
Funny for
So I don't
us,
have
we're
a
not
lot
filling
to
it up.
contribute in that front. Most of what I do is just little projects and a lot of woodworking stuff at the house. And so go check out our channel. We'll link it here, or we'll drop it down in the description or something like that.
We might forget,
Same
who
thing,
knows?
man. If you guys like what we're doing, you like listening to our bullshit, man. Go. We would definitely appreciate a like and a follow. If you guys are still listening at 44 minutes in. If you guys are bots, we still appreciate you, but fuck you. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've definitely been eyeballing a 190E. I thought I had a line on one over in Tucson, and I was gonna go pick it up, but I don't know, you know how people are on Facebook Marketplace, they're kind of a mess. But if I find a clean one or even a shitty one, I don't care, because I'm gonna swap damn near everything out of it. So, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, I've been
That's all I got.
wanting to pick up another project. I'm thinking something
Bro,
JDM.
what? Really?
So, like, if the 330i sells, I'm definitely picking up another. If it doesn't sell, then it's going to be a long while. But
What do you? I was
Doesn't
going to
sell,
ask you about that.
supercharge it.
If you sell the 330, what are you going to do? What are you just going to daily the pickup until you find another
yeah,
piece
I
of
mean,
shit?
I daily to pick up
BMW?
now. I daily to pick up now because shit just keeps breaking.
Mm.
I mean, did we tell you about the whole like rear valence falling off on my way down to Augusta? I left the house with the valence on, showed up to the meet, and it wasn't there. So,
Yikes!
yeah, good
Really
times.
really disappointed that none of my 3 other business partners mentioned our company in their fucking goals. You pieces of fucks.
I thought we were just talking
Hey.
personal goals, not
Yeah, right.
me goals. Me goals.
Hey,
You're a
wait,
schmeagle.
first of all, I talked about having multiple streams of income. That was one of them, potentially. Those 62 cents split 4 ways.
We all get 15 and a quarter cents. God damn it!
Yeah, I don't know,
Right.
man. I don't really have any short-term goals because I don't have anything happening short-term. I guess more or less just fucking stay alive.
Do well in school.
Hey,
Yeah, I
sometimes
guess.
that's harder than it sounds.
As our little trip up to Columbia the other day says.
Oh, I was gonna be alive. Oh boy, wasn't gonna be alive. But anyways, no, I don't know, man. Just continue to keep doing school stuff, and then that is also my midterm goal is keep doing school stuff and graduate with my bachelor's. I mean, I'm already super ahead. I'll finish my associates within a year. I'm gonna try to finish my bachelor's after that within a year and a half. So I'm trying to shoot for like 2.5 years, graduate with a bachelor's.
I guess I forgot. That should be my midterm goal too. Is graduate. My
Graduate.
bachelor's. Yeah, because I got 2 terms left.
I'm
This
trying
one
to.
and
I'm
then
trying.
the next one.
I'm trying to beat out Will to graduate. And I started like 6 years after him. So
All those term breaks,
Taking
bro.
forever.
Why? I mean, I'm already getting paid. I'm not gonna get paid more.
Sure you will.
no, I'm trying to finish
Obviously, an
that.
instructor.
And then
My lab-
kind of into my midterm goal is get accepted into law school.
Hell yeah.
So I'm trying to go to Arizona State. So
Ooh.
get in, graduate law school, and then become a lawyer.
Get us
Let's
out
see
of
where we
our
go from there.
predicaments.
Then he can argue and get paid for it.
Yeah, get paid to argue.
Yeah.
Just talk
Um,
shit. That's all you do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a lawyer and having a podcast, you'll literally be getting paid to talk shit.
And from there, honestly, I've already talked about, with the homies and the wife is, I'm not going to live lavish like a lawyer usually does. I'm going to continue to be poor for a few more years and invest all that money into fucking real estate. I'll be the next fucking Donald Trump. Just a fucking real estate fucking mogul.
The big rod for president.
No, just honestly, I don't care about fucking politics or any of that shit, bro. Like, really, I just want to fucking get into real estate. I guess the best way to explain it, bro, is I want to be fucking sitting on the fucking beach, sipping on some fucking Mai Tais while my money's making money for me. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
There was
I
a
don't know,
time
man.
like 5 years ago, I actually considered like altering my whole career path. Like I should probably go be a senator. That could be cool. I could
Well,
probably
please
do that
God,
better
no.
than some of these fuckers that are doing it now.
nobody
Please,
would
no.
fucking vote for you.
Yeah.
I'd vote for you.
Thanks, man.
I mean, if I think you have to have a certain number just to get on the ballot, so I'll give you one.
Thanks, man. See, good looking out.
Here's the thing about law, bro. If you weren't dirty before you went into law, you'll be dirty after you're done. Or not law,
Like
but,
backroom deals or from the hookers?
No, not
He's
law.
talking
Politics.
about politics.
Politics, bro. Like if you're not fucking dirty when you went into politics, you'll be dirty when you're done. That's just the way it is with politics, bro. Fucking money talks and bullshit walks.
I mean, in the words of Wu Tang, money, power, respect. That's what everybody wants. And if you have
Yeah.
it, somebody else will try to get it or utilize it.
I don't
So,
give a fuck about the
seriously.
other two. Just give me the fucking money, bro. Like,
But with money comes power and respect.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So if
Yeah,
you
so-
are suddenly in a powerful, wealthy position, it might not be you, but it will be somebody who wants that.
No, I just want my money to make money for me, bro. Like, while I just chill, and my kids are set for life if they did fucking want it to be.
Trying to do
You know what I'm
my thing.
saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with my goals. And then, you know, I guess company wise is get this company fully running.
What company is that again?
Madhouse Media.
Madhouse Media. Oh, that sounds interesting. Tell me about it.
It's, we're a small little startup company. We specialize. No. Honestly, we just do our thing and put it on the internet, man. We figured we might as well make a company out of it and turn it into a possible revenue stream. I don't think any of us, when we started it, I don't think any of us expected to even be where we're at now. I remember when Will and I had talked about this being a pipe dream 2 years ago. It was This was years out that we were talking about it. And we were like, yeah, it's not going to be for a few years, but we're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? One of those, you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like just drunk talk. You know what I'm saying? Where you start, you get drunk and you're like, yeah, we're going to do this, dude. And it's going to be something.
Your 5-year plan is like nothing, and I'll show them.
Well, we also ran for president and vice president in our drunk talk, so
Yeah, it was really just drunk talk between Will and I, and then one thing led to another. We started up Madhouse Garage, and that's just kind of floating along. We're kind of dragging that one along right now.
Yeah.
well,
I've
we'll have
been
more
busy
stuff
as-
for the 330i.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of content here soon. I've been super busy with school the first month or so of class, but I'm starting to kind of like level out again. You know what I'm saying, and get back into the groove of things. So I'll start editing videos again some more here.
We also have to
Maybe.
actually do shit for that, whereas the
And then-
podcast, we just have to sit there and run our mouth. So
Yeah, it takes me a while to edit, and depression kind of gets in the way sometimes, and you know.
It doesn't
That
help
thing.
that the GoPros keep overheating every 20 seconds in this southern heat.
yeah,
So no, I'll get back on that, and we'll get Madhouse Garage up and running, and hopefully we can bring Madhouse Garage up to the same par that the podcast is right now.
Yeah, definitely.
And then here soon. We've been talking about it in the background for a while, and we said soon, but we're looking at having some merch come out soon. We have some really, really fucking dope designs in the pipeline, thanks to both Jeremy and Ray. They worked real hard on those designs, so we'll have some merch here coming out soon. I don't want to give an official date because we're kind of still
up in the air.
up in the
Figuring
air.
stuff out.
Yeah.
Look, we're poor, okay? I ain't gonna say
Yeah, we're broke, Bob. God damn it.
until we get some goddamn revenue coming in, we gotta foot the bill for the upfront inventory so that we can get this stuff out. But we have a website that just went live. We'll be pushing merch. You'll see us rocking merch on the podcast too. So all kinds of different swag. We got t-shirts, lanyards, the normal shit, just our shit that represents our style and everything that we do. So you guys will see that here in due time. So we'll put a link in the description to the site, and then as that merch becomes available, obviously you'll see all that shit too. So
Yeah, like I said, I'm real excited, especially the t-shirts and stuff like that, and some of the designs that we have. They're gonna be sick, bro. And I'm almost positive that the first batch that we put out is gonna sell out instantaneously.
I'm gonna buy a couple. I know that.
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna have one or two.
Yeah, we're already
Right.
buying from our
Two of
own
each
supply
one,
from
yeah.
the get go. So
yeah. Hey, somebody's gotta rock it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right.
We
I
have
got one.
stickers
So-
that should have been in the
Yeah.
box with your fucking fitted, but somehow it didn't manage to make it in the box. I'm gonna keep a little stash for myself, and then I'll send you out a bunch of the brick stickers.
So, and then I guess long-term goal for the company, man, is just put out better content, dude. Like the podcast is going to stay the same, and the podcast will always be the same. It's just going to be us hopping on, bullshitting, and
Well,
talking about.
Audio video wise, I think we'll get better stuff over time.
Yeah,
The general
Um,
layout will be the same.
but hopefully for Madhouse Garage and all that we just put out better content for that, man. We got Boots Mark 1. We'll be filming my swap whenever that happens. We should have started back when Will was swapping his fucking 330i like everyone had told
Yeah.
us to, and
There's magically no footage of that shit anywhere, but some
yeah,
greasy fucking still shots of y'all laying on the ground.
pretty
I
much.
think my dad still, brings up that I should have put it on the forums. But
Yeah. But just better content, man. We have a lot of swaps going on right now, a lot of builds. So that'll all be stuff that's on there. But we need to get better about just filming when we go out, the car shows,
Yeah.
car meets.
Yeah.
I always bring the
Everything is
equipment.
content.
Yeah, I always no. It's the sad part, dude. Is I have this stuff on me, I just don't do it.
Everything is cool if you upload it online. Everything is content.
So, and then I really think I want to start getting into like some vlogging aspects onto Madhouse Garage.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Just like daily stuff, you know what I'm saying? Even just like something as simple as just like oil changes and stuff like that, like taking people along with us, taking the camera with us, and hey, let's go buy some oil, and you know what I'm saying?
Or whenever I went to go pick up my fucking block from the machine shop,
Yeah.
like, yo, they did a good
Stuff like
fucking
that.
job. Shout out to the machine shop, yada yada.
Yeah, like he could have gone in there and stuck a camera in their face and be like, "Hey, so what is your process to doing this?"
Mike
you know
would
what I'm
have
saying?
been pissed,
To be
that
the
grumpy
guy.
bastard.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that's kind of some of the stuff that I want to put out, and some of the stuff that is people like watching, man. People like watching the behind the scenes stuff. Vice
for
the
sure.
vice the post production. Here's a sweet B-roll of the build that we did.
I'm
don't
a
get me
I'm a
wrong,
big fan of Mighty
Bunch
Car
of
Mods,
time
man.
lapse bullshit that you don't even know what's going on in.
right?
I'm a big
Uh,
fan
and-
of Mighty Car
and-
Mods, and they do that shit where them talking to whatever fucking Australian state official they have to talk to for like car registration, all that kind of shit. And it's interesting. So yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, you too could do this shit to your car if you had an unlimited budget and you knew all these different shops.
I mean, how do you think we get there?
You don't get there by just not talking to
I was
people.
gonna say they didn't just wake up one morning and like, oh yeah, I got all this money and all these contacts.
What? They didn't?
It's like all those weights behind you. You're not just gonna get big because you fucking put a bunch of weights behind your camera.
So No, that's kind of a long term goal, and we need to get better about it. I do a lot of hyperlapses and shit like that, but the problem with it is like we be listening to a lot of music when we're working on cars.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did the last video we recorded with me?
The last two.
That's what happened. Was it got
Yeah,
it got taken down because we had music playing in the background?
The last two videos have had copyright claims on them, so and it was like faint music in the background, like you could barely hear it.
Yeah,
But somehow
They're like
YouTube's algorithm.
non-monetized, so that nobody is gaining anything off of it. So why do they even care?
it's a big company that owns the rights to music, so they just like at any instance they're like copyright strike. It's,
yeah,
it's
I guess-
ridiculous.
I guess we could just do some portions with music and then or with hyperlapse with like some background music, because since we do pay for royalty free.
I was gonna say
services.
I could probably just start putting on music from Epidemic Sound, and then
Yeah,
we'll just listen to that.
yeah.
Because half the time I'm not really even listening; it's just background noise.
Yeah. Or like I said, we could just do portions where we're talking, describing, and then put on
with
music
no
in
music.
between. Yeah. So. But yeah, really
One-
kind of get into some better content. Go ahead.
One goal I want to do with the company is start flipping cars. Once I have the room and the space to do it, just
Yeah.
start
I mean,
flipping
at the
stuff, 'cause-
rate you like buy and build BMWs, isn't that kind of what you do already?
precisely, but I'm gonna do it like off my dime.
Flipping implies a profit.
Well, I am gonna make a profit out of C4. It's not gonna be a lot because the DSC module or the yaw sensor took a shit on me. That's a $600 part from Germany, but
Y'all.
yaw.
Is that a passenger seat? That's the old y'all.
I actually think it's under one of the seats, so you're close.
You can't hit up old boy Ping and get the same part for like $35.
No, because it's a sensor, like a very specific sensor. I already tried.
Well, anyways, good episode. We like pitting our goals out there between the homies, and we figured we'd put this one on camera. And the main reason why we like putting it out there between the homies is we like to hold each other accountable for it.
Raleigh
In
might
the
actually
most
finish the build.
possible way. Yeah.
I'm still not allowed to buy a BMW.
I mean, nobody's saying you can't. Just don't buy an E46 or an M car.
If I get one,
Or
it's
an
either
iPhone.
E30 with a
Or a
K or
shitty
M2 comp.
Yeah, make sure you hold your homies accountable for their goals. Kind of helps you boost each other as a group and whatnot. And we will see y'all next week when we talk about whatever we talk about. I don't think we know yet.
When's
so
the season end? Is this the season
Yep.
end or
never.
never?
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Anyways, later.
Later.